Well, good Friday evening and welcome into Dyersville for week number 7. West Branch and Dyersville district championship on the line. Peyton Miller and Carver Belk back deep to receive. This one end over end that will send Peyton back into the end zone for a touchback. So the Bears will start at their own 20-yard line. Bears come out, trips to the right, Carver alone to the left. Gavin out of the gun with Andy to his left. Handoff goes right side for Henson. Looks for any sort of running room. Not a lot there. Fights his way across the line of scrimmage ahead for maybe a yard on the play. Cash Woody to the right. Gavin barks out the signals from the gun. Speed option comes near way. Pitch it out to Andy. Stiff arms a guy in the backfield. Can't get away from him. That's why I say you got that beef in the middle, but they can flow to the football.
Yeah, that defensive end was able to slow down Gavin enough and still.
Bears send trips to the right, the wide side of the formation. Carver alone here to the left. They look for a shuffle pass, nothing there. Now Gavin's forced out of the pocket, and he's going to get dropped back inside the 10-yard line. He was trying to set up, it looked like a shovel pass coming back to Kinnick. Kelker stands at his 40-yard line. Averages 21.6 per return. Fields a line drive punt at the 41. Comes up the middle of the field, tries to get away from Fed, won't be able to, but Beckman will have it at the 31-yard line of West Branch to start their opening drive of the ball game. He comes out with 3 wide to the left. Kelker, the go-to receiver, wide to the right. Straight drop back to pass, going for the home run ball, one-on-one with Peyton, and Peyton knocks the ball away at the goal line, incomplete.
Boy, they went for the home run right off the bat, one-on-one with Peyton Miller there, and Peyton ran with him and turned and looked at the right time.
Beckman goes into a double tight formation. Out of the gun is Offerman. Hunergarth the back. They motion Kelker. They fake it to him. Hunergarth, handoff up the middle, gets past the first guy, and bulldogs his way inside the 30 to about the 29, a gain of 4. He is a start their opening drive. Offerman alone in the gun. Hunergarth lines up a bit in front of him. They're going to power the quarterback that way. Bit of a hole there, and he's going to fight his way inside the 25 to the 24. I think he's going to be about a yard short. 3 guys up right behind the right guard and tackle. Looking to just go power football that way with Offerman, and the Bears jump in. Bowie slams him down. It looks like no gain on the play. The Bears will stop him and get it back.
Holy cow!
Yeah, they're pumped over here. That was a great play by Jeff. We're gonna need a lot of those tonight.
Yeah. Trips right. Carver alone to the left. They looked a tunnel screen over there for Peyton. Makes the catch, tries to turn it up, and gets ahead to about the 30-yard line. Give him 6 on the play.
Take his time and throw the ball.
I formation, Gavin up under center. Handoff near side comes Andy, and he's fighting his way ahead across the 30, about the 32, 33-yard line. Each team has had the ball once. Bears with their second possession now. Gavin remains up under center. Handoff again comes Andy, cuts it back to the right side, and he carries a man with him out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play and a first down for the Bears.
Yeah.
Right, Belk to the left, tied into the right side of the formation. Handoff goes again to Andy. He stood up in the backfield, jumps ahead for about 2 on the play. Belk handed off to him, sweeping the near side, and he stumbled in the backfield. Flugie, that artificial turf is nice, but his Bears need to get to the 49. Trips right, 1 to the left. Now we've got timeout taken. Beckman wanting to get somebody over defensively. So thanks to Julie and Dan Hayes with EMS Detergent Services, our sanitation breaks. Out of the timeout, 3rd down for the Bears. Trips right. They're setting up the screen in the middle, and they get it to Henson. And he comes up across the 45, fights his way, 47. He's going to be a couple short. Give him about 10 on the play.
But no, it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Trips right, 1 to the left. Gavin out of the gun at the 40. Looks like Gavin's going to be the one that quick kicks it. Gets a nice high kick. Hits at the 20. and will get deadened right there. So about a 33-yard punt.
Fire department.
We'll talk about that coming up a little bit later in the game as well. Back to action here. Handoff, Hunergarth up the middle, hitting the backfield by Henson. He spins away and fights his way out close to the 25-yard line. Grover goes wide left. Kelker comes to the near side, double tight. Shotgun one back. They motion Kelker, fake it to him. Hunergarth right up the middle, and he's going to get his way up ahead close to the 30. I think he's going to have enough for the first down.
Fitzy Benz.
Hunergarth in front of Offerman. They go on the slant route near side. Ball tipped up and knocked away. Andy Henson was there. We actually had a defender that had a beat on it, but unfortunately it fell to the turf. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Offerman gets the play call from the sideline. They will quarterback keep it, and he gets to the outside as our end got sucked in. He's going to get out to the 39-yard line. Double tight look here. They're showing blitz. Offerman, quarterback keeper the whole way, and he is going to get spun around, keeps his feet on him, though, and gets ahead for a couple on the play.
Yeah, his second effort made the difference there. The Bears had
turned it over on downs, their first one. Kelker splits wide to the left. Grover over here to the right, staying that double tight. Bears show blitz, handoff Hunergarth, cuts it back near side, and is wrestled down by 3 or 4 white shirts. Buell. Blazers stay in this formation most of the night. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 running back. Straight drop back to pass, good protection. Looking, going deep on a double move. They've got a man, Grover, and it's overthrown, incomplete.
see if the Bears can get some pressure.
They'll go into a 4 wide look, twins both directions.
We got a 3-man rush.
Bears bring pressure on the outside. Slant route comes to Kelker, incomplete. Good coverage right there by Belk.
Yep.
Brady Hunger back to receive for the Bears at the 26-yard line. Belk down at the 15-yard line. Burchard, end over end kick. Belk fields on the fly at the 20. Looks for some running room far sideline, 25, 30-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds.
Good job of using the speed and getting to the sideline.
Play in front of the chains this whole drive here. They come back in that empty look. Twins left, trips to the right. Gavin, quarterback keeper the whole way, tries to cut it to the outside. Looks for a block. Another little stutter step across the 40, gets to the 42-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play. Trips to the right. Henson behind him in the gun over here. Handoff, and he is stood up and dropped. He's maybe lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Twins both directions for Gavin from the gun. Now they're going to shift, and Dyersville jumps off sides. So the Bears still face 3rd down and a yard. I formation this time. 8 guys in the box. Gavin's going to quarterback sneak it and gets out across the 45 to the 46.
Number 15, Gavin Hirschman, the ball.
Bears come out, 1st down at the 46. Twins both directions for Gavin. Straight drop back to pass, under pressure, rolls out to his right, looking for somebody underneath. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and gets across midfield and forced out of bounds as he gets into Beckman territory at the 43.
Sure makes a difference in our offense.
Yeah.
Bears come up under center, I formation, power to the right. Toss sweep comes near side for Andy, cuts it up under a block, but that hole closed in a hurry. Kick out block from the fullback, but Belk comes near side, Miller to the far side, I formation for Gavin. Play action, forced out of the pocket, penalty flag comes in, and Gavin's just going to throw this one away. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty on a hold, though. 8, they need to get to the 37. Trips right. Carver alone to the left. Gavin looks that way on the slant, and he's greeted by the defender right as the ball gets there. Incomplete. Penalty. Bears facing 3rd and almost 30. 4 wide. Straight drop back to pass is Gavin. Looks for Peyton down the seam, and he makes the grab across the 45 to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that got a lot of yards back.
In the second quarter, it'll be 4th and 8 for the Bears.
The Belks to the left. Palmer and Miller to the right. Gavin out of the gun. Kennett comes in motion, left to right. They look to set up the shovel pass to Kinnick, makes the catch, and is run down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a lot of noise right there, and he bounced around a couple of times and couldn't really get ahead of steam. The Bears will get notes out. 5 seconds on the play clock as they get set. Quick snap, Offerman, quarterback keep the whole way to the right side. He's got a little bit of running room and gets across midfield. He's going to be close to the first down. Beckman stacks their receivers on the right side of the formation. Offerman, straight drop back to pass, good protection. Fires down that far sideline, and a lot of pushing down there. Peyton got shoved in the back as he was trying to make a play on it. 24 between the tackles right here. Bears pinching it in. It is Hunergarth, and he's greeted as he gets to the line of scrimmage. He's able to fall ahead. Looks like he's got just enough for that first down. There's the handoff to Hunergarth. Right side he goes and fights his way inside the 45 to the 42, a gain of 6.
Defensive front.
Second down and 4. There is Offerman with the quarterback keep, and again, we got cut sleeping on the outside, and there goes Offerman down that far sideline. He's going to take it 42 yards for the score.
Nick Offerman with a 42-yard touchdown run for the Blazers.
Second or third time that we've seen that, Quinny. That we got
it up. So that's a big touchdown to start the scoring here tonight.
Burchard, 18 out of 20 on the year. Bad snap, and he's going to have to run around with it, and he's going to get dropped, no good. Burchard with the approach. High end over end kick that Peyton will field and let go into the end zone. That's got to be a touchback.
No, it's an automatic touchback.
Even if he touches it, that's an automatic touchback. The kickoff,
right?
Automatic touchback. Trips both ways. Now they motion Henson over here. Gavin, quarterback keeper to the right side, but again, that gets strung out very well, and Gavin has to step out of bounds for a loss of 3 on the play.
They're going with 3 down linemen.
2nd and 12. They spot Gavin out at the 18. 4 wide, 2 each way for Gavin from the gun. Straight drop back to pass. Looks underneath for Kinnick, makes the catch, but he's hit right as he makes the grab. Gets ahead for a couple on the play. Belks to the right, Palmer and Miller to the left. Now they motion Henson out of the backfield to give a trips right look. Gavin straight drop back to pass, looking. Nothing there. Now he rolls out to the left. He's got a lot of running room. 20,
yes,
25, 30, 35, and is finally wrestled down into the West Branch fence as he gets out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 21 on the play.
And he was...
2-by-2 again for Gavin from the gun. Play action. Rolling near side is Gavin. Looks down the field. He's got Belk behind the defense, and he goes up and makes the grab.
Yes.
It's brought down at the 22-yard line. First down, Bears.
Yep, Kinnick Belk just did a nice little post pattern and got it deep. And
hustle up to the line of scrimmage. I formation. Gavin barks out the cadence. Handoff left side is Henson. Through a small hole. Cuts it to the outside 10. 5-yard line. First and goal, Bears.
What a hole. Just right off a left tackle there. Andy
right back up on the line of scrimmage at the 4-yard line. Gavin's going to sneak it in and pushes the pile down to about the 1. Second down and goal. Carver's wide left. Peyton to the right. I formation. Palmer, your tight end, on the right side. Handoff left side. Gavin's hit as he makes the handoff, but Andy sidesteps one guy, goes on to touch the rest of the 1.5 yards for the West Branch score.
You know, they just shot the A's and the B's, and Andy sidestepped and went to the C, and he got touched, but that was about it, a finger. And big extra point here.
Kelby Berger, your holder.
Drake Berry on the snap.
Spot kick, and it goes right through the uprights.
There you go.
7:38 to go. The Bears respond, and they take the lead with the extra point, 7-6. To receive this kick from Fed. Cale Federland sets his coverage team. The approach. Nice high end-over-end kick. Gassman fields back at the 1. Angles up the near side. Cuts it back up the middle of the field. He's got some running room and is tripped up finally by Fed and Gavin Hills out across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Boy,
Offerman in the gun with Hunergarth to his right. They motion Kelker. Looked like everybody was moving early. Kelker trying to run the sweep, dancing around in the backfield, and he's going to get brought down. Maybe got the line of scrimmage.
Actually, he was looking upfield to pass on that
yeah,
one.
I think he had for later in the year.
2nd down and 10. There's the handoff. Hunergarth again. Our end gets sucked in. We're able to recover, though, and get back over there and bring him down across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 3. And 7. Offerman gets the play call from the sideline. Kelker over here to the left. Straight drop back to pass. Under pressure, penalty flag comes in, and Bowie's going to wrestle him down at the 32-yard line.
Number 12, Nick Offerman, taken down the
Hunger and Carver-Belk, kind of a tandem here at the 30 and the 40-yard line. Burchard, end-over-end kick that will bounce and just go sideways. Carver has to get away from it. Comes back up the field a little bit, so the Bears will get it at the 36-yard line. Out of the timeout, 6:02 to go, first half. Bears lead 7-6. First down at their own 36-yard line. Trips right, 1 to the left. Handoff comes Henson right up the middle, and he is stood up and dropped after a couple on the play. 2nd and 8 from the 38. Trips right, 1 receiver to the left. Gavin has Andy behind him. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Now he's trying to roll to his left. Looking to throw. Now he's just going to tuck it and run and gets a great block on the way. Looked like Henson came back to protect his quarterback. Bears come out. Same look. Carver alone to the left. Trips to the right. Gavin straight drop back to pass. Tunnel screen comes over here to Peyton. Looks for some blocks and gets across the 45, 46. Looks like he will have enough for the first down. Either way, it goes down as a first down for the Bears.
And the truth, that should have been measured.
Trips left. Now they motion Andy to the, or trips right, motion Andy to the left. Quarterback keeper is Gavin up the middle. Gets across midfield.
Number 15, Gavin Hirschman.
Give him about 4.5 on the play. The field, right at the 50. Belk's left. Palmer and Miller to the right on 2nd down and 5. Handoff goes to Andy. Nothing doing on the left side. Fights his way to the right. Gets ahead for about a yard.
Number 32, Andy Henson.
Time that might not have been, and that's going to make a difference when they're juniors and seniors.
Twins left. 1 receiver to the right. Tight end on the right. Beckman showing blitz. Gavin out of the gun. Play action. Rolls out. Throws underneath for Simon. Makes the grab at the 41-yard line where he's brought down. A gain of 8 and move the sticks again.
Nice
on what we need to do here to finish this drive, finish the fun. Trips left this time for Gavin. Carver alone to the right. Straight drop back to pass. Pump fakes. Looks to go deep. Nothing there. Now he's dancing around. Gets away from one man. Now throws on the out route. Looking for Cash Woody, and he just overled him a little bit. Incomplete. Clock stopped. 2:59 to go before half. Twins both ways for Hirsch. Now they motion Belk. Fake it to him. Speed option to the left. Gavin's going to keep it himself and gets wrestled down from behind as he gets ahead for a couple. Belk and Belk left. Palmer and Woody to the right. Kinnick motions left to right. Gavin straight drop back to pass. Setting up the screen for Henson. Makes the grab. Looks to that far sideline. 35 gets a block. Turns it up 25. 24-yard line. 15 on the play. First down Bears.
What a
24-yard line. Carver alone to the left. Trips right for the Bears. Gavin, play action. Looking for Carver on the go route there. Nothing there. Now looks for Simon in the end zone. And he runs under it for the West Branch score. 24 yards.
What a big tight end number 19 is. You know, he sprained his ankle. He's getting up limping a little bit, but boy, he is 6'4", and he's got a wingspan, and Gavin put a nice loft under it. Nice drive, nice score.
Snap a little low, but Berger does a good job to get it down and gets it right through the uprights. 14-6 is the lead now for the Bears. Kelker averaging almost 22 yards per return.
He's got quick feet.
Fed will angle this one to Gassman at the 5. Angles to that far sideline. Looks to get to the outside. And is finally wrestled down, not before he gets out across the 30-yard line. For Offerman out of the gun. Now they motion. fake it. Offerman's going to run it right up the middle of the field and is brought down by 4 white shirts.
Number 12, Nick Offerman.
Bowie, Bailey, Buell gets the play from the sideline. Twins both ways again for Offerman. Now we're going to have a timeout taken. Greatly appreciate it. If you hear us burping in the second half, you'll know why. Out of the timeout, 2nd and 8 from the 38. Kelker motions, right to left. Offerman, straight drop back to pass. Goes on the far side, down that far way, and Peyton goes up and gets the pick. He was stride for stride with the receiver and brings it down inside the 40th of 38, West Branch football.
Hey, I think the Bears will go to work on trying to get something here, don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2 timeouts. Either way, the Bears get the football back.
Palmer's back out on the field.
4 wide for Gavin. Straight drop back to pass. Goes on the far side, and Carver makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after about 9 on the play.
Yeah.
Belks to the left. 45 seconds on the clock. Quick out route again goes to Carver, and again he gets out of bounds. Leading 14-6 with 41 seconds to go before halftime. Straight drop is Gavin. Hit as he throws it, comes over here to Simon, makes the grab, and is wrestled down at the 48-yard line.
This might be one of those.
Into Beckman territory. 2nd down. Kennett comes in motion left to right. Gavin straight drop back to pass. Gets good protection. Now rolls out to his left as everybody's covered. Trying to find somebody. Now throws. Penalty flag comes in. Probably going to have some holding, and that'll push the Bears back again.
But don't put it past John Hirschman to go deep.
Why is the clock running? There was a timeout and then an incomplete pass. Gavin flares it out over here to Andy, and he's greeted by Kelker. Penalty flag comes in again.
Blew it, so I thought we were going to run over at halftime, but it looks like they're closed now.
They're holding penalty on the Bears. And they will just wind the clock, and West Branch will let it go to halftime. After falling behind 6-0, Bears come back. They take a 14-6 lead as we will head into the locker room. We will take a quick timeout. We will come back with your halftime report presented by the West Branch Times, including our chat with head Fresh Soft coach Matt Hills. We'll be back with more right after this. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.
Hey, guys. I got Coach Hirschman here, so I'll grab him quick. Coach, 200 yards first offense the first half, about 10 first downs. Got to be pleased.
Yeah, pleased with that. I mean, it was a little frustrating, especially early. Just felt like we were having trouble getting much push up front, a little trouble in pass protection. But yeah, we found a few things we hit on, but still would like to get some consistent running game going, and I think we will. We'll continue to lean on in the second half.
Well, you got a big defensive line I know you're running against.
They are big. We're giving up a lot of weight in a couple of spots up front, but I tell you, these guys are working hard. Cole Bailey's probably given up at least 50 pounds, the guy he's got, but he's working him.
Yep. And defensively, the Bears, I think they gave up about 90 yards, 42 on one play, so defensively, the Bears are doing the job.
Yeah, defense has played great. Yeah, like you said, just one play, but we got to get a stop here, get the ball back, keep the momentum going. Hopefully have a good second half.
Okay, sounds great. Thanks, Coach.
All right, yep, thanks, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.
All right, here we go. Second half, Bear fans, for the district title.
Fed. Sets the coverage. The approach. This one, a nice high end over end. Gassman fields again at the 5. Angles up to the middle of the field, and Culver had him but missed him, and he spins his way out just shy of the 30. Better coverage than we saw in the first half. We've been staying double tight. Quick snap. Offerman comes near side. Penalty flag comes in as our end got sucked to the inside, but it's because the tackle had his hand around our jersey and threw us to the turf.
Yeah. I don't think we have any turnovers yet.
Nope, they've got the one interception. So first down and 20 back at the 19. They will pitch it forward to Kelker. That is technically a pass, so a completion. We slow him up in the backfield, and Fed will bring him down for maybe a short yard on the play.
Okay, so who's
second down and 20 at the 19-yard line.
So let's get some pressure on him.
Twins both directions. They motion Kelker. Bring a trips look over here to the right side. Bit of a low snap. Bowie with the big pressure. Gets away from 2 guys. Now Offerman throws off of his back foot. He's got his tight end Naughton at the 25. Turns it up and brought down out to the 32-yard line. 3rd down and 7 for Beckman at their own 32-yard line. Bears bring Gavin Hirschman in. Trips left, 1 right for Offerman. Straight drop back to pass, under pressure by Bowie. Comes to the near side, he's taken off. He's going to have enough for the 1st down. He steps out at the 42.
Yeah.
Gain of 10.
And
Hunergarth to Offerman's right, behind him, out of the gun. Handoff, Hunergarth looks for some running room, not a lot there, and he's trying to fight his way forward. The Bears standing him up, throwing him back.
Better job by the Bears defensive line there.
Receivers. Beckman looking for the play call again from the sideline. Offerman looks at his wristband, barks out the signal. Quarterback power straight ahead, and he has stood up again right as he gets to the line of scrimmage, ahead for a couple on the play. Twins both directions. Offerman, straight drop back to pass. Bowie coming from behind, strips the ball. It's rolling around. Who comes up with it? And it looks like Beckman did come up with it back at the 34-yard line, a loss of 11. I wonder if
yeah, it's a guy that was hurt.
Naughton might have been in there. So they bring another guy out. Short snap, bobbled a little bit. Bowie almost got a hand on it. This one's a spiraling punt. Angles to the far sideline, takes a nice Beckman roll. It hit at about the 40, but that turf is going to let it roll dead down to the 21-yard line. Extra 20 yards on that punt right there.
Yeah, that was a nice.
So,
hi, Jacqueline.
1st down Bears, trips right, the short side of the field. 1 receiver to the left, handoff right up the middle is Henson. Got some running room down the middle of the field across the 35, 37, 38-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 17 for the sophomore. 7. Stay with that trips right look. Carver matched up one-on-one with Kelker over here to the left. Gavin, straight drop back to pass, looking for the out-and-up move, looking for Carver against Kelker, and goes up for it. Cannot come down with it, but Kelker lands hard, and now he's holding his shoulder. Oh my.
All right.
Back to action here after they get Kelker over to the sideline. Again, sending our best wishes to the young man as well. 2nd down and 10 for the Bears. Ball sits at the 37. Handoff up the middle is Andy. Breaks 1 arm tackle. Looks for a block. Middle of the field. Midfield. 45-40. It's a foot race 30. He's at the 20 and is able to get away the defender. 10-5. 63-yard West Branch touchdown.
Holy cow. Andy Henson, last 2 games, 160, 170 yards. And he's brought his average up to over 100, and you could tell earlier in the half when he had that one good 13, 16-yard run, he was just gaining momentum, and that just did it. Right.
To spot for Federland for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick right through the uprights.
There we go.
7:40 to go in the 3rd. Bears on top now, 21-6. Flugie, let's talk.
His wife does. The rest of us don't.
So Fed to kick off. Bears lead 21-6. Deep end over end. Gassman Fields back at the 3. Angles up to the near side.
Coverage. Dom Culver's not missing him this time.
No, sirree. I wasn't watching that. Now he's your go-to receiver out as well. Offerman going to keep it himself. Comes to the near side, turns it back up, and gets wrestled down by Woody. Gets across the 25, 28-yard line. Handoff is Hunergarth, tries to get to the outside on the left side, and Bailey grabs the ankle, won't let him get away, and then 3 other shirts there to bring him down. A loss of a couple on the play. Double tight, receivers either direction. Offerman, motion, penalty flag. I have false.
Back left, quarterback right here.
3rd and 8 from the 21. Now we've got another penalty flag. Back down in 13. Motion Mullis, right to left, straight drop back to pass, looking to set up the center screen, and Bowie knocks it out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Back inside the 5, put a foot into this one. Bears look to set up a return, end-over-end kick. Carver Fields at the 49, up the middle of the field, and gets about 5 on the play before he's brought down. 5-yard line.
Let's put this away.
Trips right, Belk alone here to the left. Gavin out of the gun, hands off to Andy. That time he stood up and dropped for no gain on the play. Hunengarth was right there. Line of Beckman, approaching 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Bears leading by 15, 21-6. Gavin looking on the go route, and the defender fell down. He's got Carver wide open, runs under it to 20, 15, 10, 5, 48-yard West Branch touchdown.
Wow, nice ball by Hirsch. I don't know if you saw the block over here by Jeff Bowie at left tackle. The defensive end came in, and he just cracked him out, and Gavin stepped up and threw a strike.
He just looks like a different man here tonight. Extra point attempt. And Fed gets that one right through the uprights. 5:02 to go, third quarter. West Branch 28, Dyersville Beckman 6. Liberty Communications is your...
They're the backbone of Iowa.
Corn, it's in everything. Oh, sorry, that's the Iowa Corn Cyhawk series. Cale Federlin approach, kick, high, deep, angling far sideline. Gassman at the 6. And Wyatt Federlin turned him up, but Gassman able to get by and gets out across midfield. Looked like we had him pinned down there, Quinny.
Yeah.
Slowed him 6-yard line. Twins both ways for Offerman. Handoff goes Hunengarth up the middle, and he is stood up and brought down for maybe half a yard on the play.
Perfect body position.
Yep.
2nd and 10 for Offerman and the Blazers. Straight drop back to pass. Looks on an out and up move down that far sideline. Penalty flag comes in. Belk there and knocks it away at the last second. They were looking for Mullis, but we've got holding in the backfield. One alone to the left. Straight drop back to pass. Flared out over here to Hunengarth. Catches it. Turns it back up. But Fed does a nice job to wrap him up and brings him down for a gain of 2 on the play. That could have been a lot worse than that, Kenny.
It could have. It was a nice...
4th down and 8 from the 44-yard line. Twins both directions for Offerman. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Fires down the far sideline. Woody going up with the face guarding, and the ball is knocked away at the last second. Good job by Cash Woody. There's no face guarding penalty in high school. No contact. He just had the hands up. They were looking for the freshman, Michael Derion, and it falls. First down Bears. I formation. Up under center is Gavin. There's a handoff right side for Andy. Nothing much doing for him. Gets ahead for a couple on the play. Gavin under center again. Play action.
Oh, there's
looking
Palmer.
Underneath for Palmer, but he's under pressure, has to scramble. Now he's just going to tuck it and run, and gets run out of bounds as he gets to the Bears sideline.
Gavin got a chance to run over somebody.
Twins left. Now they motion Kinnick Belk in the backfield, fake it. Gavin, quarterback keep, up the middle, and he's going to move the sticks inside the Beckman 45 to the 43. It's 2:20 to go, third quarter. Gavin up under center. Hands off to Andy, near side, turns it back up inside the 40. He's brought down to the 38-yard line, about 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 Bears from the Beckman 38. Staying in that straight I formation. Gavin long count. Hands off to Andy, same play, left side, lowers the shoulder, gets down inside the 35-32. Give him 6 on the play. Another first. Up under center again for Gavin. Long count. Counter play again is Andy, and that time a lot of noise. He's able to squeak ahead for maybe 2 on the play. Straight I formation again. Gavin play action. Looking for Simon. Simon stumbles a little bit. Gavin rolls out to his right again. Now throws underneath looking for Kinnick, but it falls to the turf.
Third back draw. Try to get him into position.
Trips right. Twins left. Gavin straight drop back to pass. Looking to set up the screen to Henderson. Makes the catch. Gets away from one tackle. Turns it back up. Is brought down at the 20. Needed 8. Gets 10. First down Bears. They'll stay in that pro set I formation. Carver to the right, Miller to the left. Gavin, toss sweep comes near side for Andy, waiting for a block. Now just stiff arms a guy and gets wrestled down at the 16-yard line, a gain of 3. Bears will come to the shotgun this time. Send the Belks wide to the left. Trips to the right, short side of the field. Now motion Henson, right to left. Gavin's going to quarterback draw, gets away from one guy, turns it up, 10, 5, fighting his way down inside the inside the 5, and he's going to get stopped at about the 3.
Nice design play.
From the 3-yard line, a gain of 13 for Gavin. Quarterback sneak, fights his way, he's going to be just short. Give him from the 1. Gavin up under center. Turns, hands off left side for Andy. Has to sidestep one man, fights his way forward, and in for the 1-yard score. Flugie, he didn't get in by much, but he got in.
He knew right where the goal line was.
Drake Berry to snap it. And Fetty drills that one right through the uprights. 10-17 to go, 35-6 is the lead for the Bears. Quinny.
Coach Peterson's 20th district title?
Yes.
Wow.
District or conference, yes.
And this was a tough one to earn.
Yes, it was. Fed, high, deep kick. Gassman will field at the 10 this time. Comes right up the middle of the field. Again, he's got some running room and is just tripped up out across the 35. This Beckman squad, Quinny, I mean, they're averaging 25 yards per return tonight.
Yeah, they're
you got another pretty darn good running back on the other side of that game over there. Offerman, a little slant route over there to Burchard. And he's brought down out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 7.
Now is that the
from their own 44-yard line. 4 wide look, straight drop back to pass. Again, coming underneath, sliding attempt by Grover, and they're going to say he did bring that in out to the 49, a gain of 5. Never.
All right, let's see if Bears can come up with a turnover.
Trips right, 1 left. There's the quick little turnaround. Ball is bobbled around, and does he bring it in? Mullis does catch that. Wow. Looked like that ball was hit up in the air. Blazers 6. Trips right, 1 over to the left. Offerman straight drop back to pass. Rolling left. Now he's just going to tuck it and run. And gets away from a couple of arm tackles down that far sideline. And Offerman is going to dive for the pylon. He's going to say out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gain of 45 on the play. Feeling off of our gas money. There's Offerman with the quarterback keeper on the right side in for the score. And they've got a good chance to host.
Yes.
Offerman going to keep it himself, and again gets to the outside. We bit on the running back. Offerman gets the 2. Does step it off like he is going to onside it. It's a line drive shot that Palmer's able to knock to the turf and then fall on right at the 49-yard line.
That it was the 50.
The ball was in his left arm closer to the 50.
Yeah.
So 8:22 to go. Bears with the ball near midfield. Gavin, handoff to Henson, waits for any sort of running room right side, gets ahead for a couple. I'm going to look up, I'm going to survey the defense, I'm going to let that run a little bit longer. Now I'll start my cadence. Out of the gun, trips to the right. Belk alone to the left. They've got bracket coverage over the top of him. Gavin, long count. Handoff goes to Andy up the middle. And again, he's going to fight ahead for a couple on the play.
And
Bears will send Simon Palmer and Peyton Miller wide left. Kinnick and Carver Belk wide right. Gavin from the gun. Play action. Rolls out to his left. Looks underneath for Simon.
He's good.
And now he's going to take off and run with it. And it's tripped up. Could not quite get away from Hunergarth. Gavin gets ahead for 3. It'll bring up 4th and 3.
Yep.
Trips right, 1 to the left. Gavin alone in the gun. He is just going to kick. Oh, he is going to roll. Now he's going to kick this. High end over end. Hits at the 15. Rolls sideways. The Bears will let it roll all the way down to the 1-yard line. They're going to say 6:02 remains in the ball game. West Branch 35, Beckman 14. Offerman play action, drops back, fires down the middle of the field. Kelker back into the ball game. He's going to take this one 80 yards. Carver Belt can't bring him down. He got back into the ball game, got that shoulder taped up, and just like that, we got ourselves a 2-score game.
Holy cow!
They're not very crisp either. Burchard with the extra point, good. Don't go anywhere yet, folks. 5:50 to go in the ball game. 35-21. Making big plays. Burchard. Squibbing kick that Kelby Berger falls on at the 42-yard line.
Number 7, Kelby.
Cheering. We need to get 2 or 3 first downs.
Yeah. Trips right, one receiver to the left. Gavin out of the gun. Straight drop back to pass. Rolls to the right. Now goes down the middle of the field looking for Peyton Miller. Diving attempt incomplete. Bears 2nd and 10 from their own 42. Trips bunched right. Carver alone to the left. Gavin from the gun. Handoff goes Henson up the middle, 45, lowers the shoulder midfield, fights his way, pushes the pile. He's going to be close, probably 11 on the play. First down Bears.
I don't think they're going to make it.
They're going to have to take a timeout. You got 4 receivers. They're all over the place. Timeout. In R2, we play this team. We got to win 2 and then see where we go from there. 1st and 10 Bears at the Beckman 47. Gavin hands off to Andy, and he is drilled by Unergarth for a loss of a yard on the play. Just missiled in there from that linebacker spot. He is not afraid to put his shoulder pad into you.
No.
Bears will go trips right, one receiver again to the left. Gavin from the gun. Speed option to the left. Pitches it out to Andy. Stiff arms a man, spins away from him, spins a second time down inside the 40 to the 39. That'll be a gain of 9 and 3rd and 2 for the Bears. Gavin under center, I formation. Counter play back left side is Andy. Spurts through the hole, fights his way down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 9.
Big first down.
Fluke, I would say that offensive line has started to get that spark back a little bit.
It's running hard.
First down Bears at the 30. Gavin up under center. High formation behind him. Handoff left side is Andy again. Just lowers the shoulder, pushes the pile down to about the 25. Carver Belt to the left. Peyton Miller to the right. Simon Palmer, your tight end, to the right. Kinnick and Henson dot the I behind Gavin under center. Play action, roll out to the right is Gavin. Going to run it the whole way and turns it up, lowers the shoulder, fights his way for an extra 4 or 5 yards down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 10.
And he stays in bounds. You know, there's a senior captain. I like that.
So that's our uncommon play, or are you thinking player of the game?
That's our uncommon.
Okay.
I say either Henson or Hirsch.
There's the handoff up the middle for Henson.
Number 32, Andy Henson, the ball carrier.
No gain. 2nd down and 10 for the Bears from the 15. 1:20 to go in the ball game. Toss sweep left side is Andy. Turns it back up and backs his way down to about the 11.
I'm not sure we've had a penalty in the second half, have we?
No, we have not. Gavin, quarterback keep to the right the whole way. Gets run down from behind.
Uh-oh, you know what this is setting up for?
This 8-yard field goal from the right hash. Buried a snap to Berger. Spot down, kick is going to go wide left. Hooked it just too much.
Field goal attempt.
Yeah.
The Blazers. He goes in motion from left to right. He's just going to take off down that far sideline. Offerman's just going to chuck it up there for him. Carver Belt goes up, tips it away, incomplete pass.
Well, he just got...
Pressure. Here comes Offerman up the middle of the field, and Fed can't bring him down. Hunger will run him out of bounds at the 34-yard line, a gain of 14. Wins both ways for Beckman. Out of the gun is Offerman. Straight drop back to pass. Fires it down the middle, and Carver Belk is there to pick it off at the 42-yard line. And he will bring it back into Beckman territory at the 42.
Intercepted by number 7.
Beckman strikes first. The Bears come back, open up a big lead. Beckman scores again a couple of times to make a game of it. West Branch, though, will be your district champion with a 35-21 victory.